Welcome to Ventor. You know, if you watch the channel, I love navigating using all sorts of maps. But on a tour, it's particularly useful to have a navigation screen nicely mounted. BMW offer that with their cradle. And therefore, it's nice when you get a mounting system that just clips straight in. Many manufacturers out there brought these out in recent times. But one manufacturer who've just joined in with that is Innovv. You may be familiar with them for the dash cams or the, I wouldn't say dash cam, but the cameras for recording your rides. Well, they brought out a navigator. Here it is. Perfect to fit directly into your BMW cradle. It says here, as you can probably see, riding display for BMW. It will work with the Wonder Wheel. I've not installed it yet. This is my unboxing. So I'm going to put it down here and we'll have a look. So inside, it's quite, I mean, so many of these things have fancy packaging. So we've got here some cleaning. Then probably cleaning wipes, etc. I think that's to put protective screen on. Some 2013 Innovv stickers. I guess that's probably when the company started making stuff for motorbikes. We have it's a sheet. Let's move those out of the way. Some padding, and here we are, the navigator itself. It's in like a foam sheet. Ooh. There we go. Oh, it does feels good. It's definitely metallic, made of metal. Feels quite heavy. You've got the protective film on at the moment for me to peel off. Let's just put that down here. Instructions. Now look at those. Probably going off the screen. Oh, there we are, that way up. Very comprehensive looking instructions. Brilliant. That's all good stuff. We'll try and work out the Bluetooth without the instructions too much. So that's it. This should just plug in ever so easily onto the BMWs and off we go. Just connect it to Bluetooth. But how good is the display, etc.? Hold on, there's some more bits in here. I haven't, of course, somewhere, because I've got those wipes. Yes. Oh, more stickers. There we go. Power Sports camera systems. This must be the protective glass anti-glare screen that comes with it. So we'll get that protective glass anti-glare screen attached, and then we'll get it on the bike and see how we get on. I probably should say before we go out to the bike, I was given this completely free of charge by Innovv. So thank you very much to the guys at Innovv for sending it to me. But, you know, I'll give an honest review of how it gets on. I certainly won't be suggesting you buy one if it doesn't work well. And I have to say, it certainly feels well made. So that's positive. Right, I'll get this glass on, and then we'll get on the bike. So, time to fit it into the cradle. So as you can see, I've got the bits that line up here. So the standard BMW cradle, it do say very clearly, do not fit to non-BMW cradles. That's it, it's in. It's on the bike. It's a bit to the right, isn't it? Yes. It's a little bit off centre, which is fine. Interesting. Does it matter? Probably not. Right, let's turn the bike on. Here we go. Innovv. It's working. There we go. Yeah, it's got the temperature, the RPM, similar to the... Don't really need both screens, do we? So what I need to do is get it set to my phone. So let's read the instructions and see what it says to do. A very extensive instruction sheet here. How to use the Wonder Wheel to go through different settings once it's up and running. Interface description. But of course, mobile phone connection steps. So I'll have a quick read and then we'll get it connected. Right, let's get it connected to my phone Bluetooth. So turn the bike on. Come on, bike. Bike's not waking up. Right, here's Bluetooth. So it says to make sure you've got Wi-Fi and Bluetooth on. And then it should appear at the bottom of the menu here. Eventually. Oh, there we are, pair. Allow syncing. Okay. So I'm going to press the up button here to get it to nav control with the whizzy wheel. As you can see. I should be able to, yeah, I can spin. Okay. There we go. Oh, there we go. There we go. We're now on CarPlay. Look at that. Super. So we've got the ability to scroll around with the whizzy wheel, as you can see. So I can choose music there. What music do we have? There we go. Radio, whatever. Look at all of that. Anyway, so it's all on your Apple iTunes. Navigation, make phone calls. Just very good stuff. Very good stuff indeed. So we'll get riding and just see how clear it is. There's a lot of reflections out here in the garden. Get riding, see how clear it is on the road. Decent sized screen, but the sort of off-centerness is a little bit... You know what it's like when you're... I'm not a perfectionist. Well, I am in many cases, but I'd like it to be that way a bit. Right, let's try it out. On board now with the Innovv for the first time. And look, pretty much like any CarPlay, does the same stuff. Which, if you haven't experienced CarPlay on a motorcycle, or in the car for that matter, it's rather good at transmitting what you want app-wise, navigation-wise, to the nav. What I will try, because that's quite an important thing, is whether I can control my music so that I can hear it in the headphones. That would also... Oh yeah, it's windy, isn't it? That would also allow me to work out whether a phone call is going to work well. Is it going to be easy to answer a phone call, as it is with some of the others I've tried? Some of the others I've tried are not as good linking to the headset. Well, as you have to say, I've only linked that to the phone, but the phone is linked to my headset as normal. So I should be able to just choose music quite easily on board. Screen is a nice size, very similar size to the maybe a BMW screen. Those who don't like things that are quite perfectly aligned, notice again it's off to that right side. Doesn't affect its use at all. It fits in exactly the same way as the BMW nav does, and it's just wider, so therefore it sticks out more to the side. Some of the other navigators with CarPlay have a different mounting. It sits forward a bit, but also it means that they are central. Does it really matter? No. Anyway, so I'm now in Norfolk. I've headed out from Cambridgeshire, still in the Fens, in Norfolk. Beautiful, beautiful March day. It's the first week of March 2026. So in terms of controlling it, it's the spin wheel down here, across. It's fine. I wouldn't really recommend doing this while you're riding a bike, because you've got to look at it too much. But it is there. I don't want to listen to any of those stations. Let's go back up to music. So the Cardo headset is brilliant. Once you've chosen some music, just press the forward button and the rear button on the Cardo. You don't really need to mess around with that. It's a really spin wheel. Yeah, it's useful, but do you need it? Let's go back to the navigation. You can also do the touch screen, I guess. Here comes that car. Overtaking, well, there's a junction. Very wise of them. Yeah. Is it really useful? Yes, it is a little bit useful. But really, you need to concentrate on where you're going. Now I'm going to make a phone call. Let's see if it works. Now I'm not going to film that. Well, I'm not going to show that because it'll be private. But I shall report back if the phone call works well. You can see the navigator. Okay, I tried a phone call. Everything worked perfectly. I could easily start it from the screen and connected to my headset perfectly from the phone. Didn't do anything silly. So that music, radio, whatever, you've got a Cardo like I have, just link that to your phone. Nothing else. Link the phone to a nav, nothing else, and just, well, nothing else. Link them individually to your phone and it all works perfectly. Does the Innovv work better than other CarPlay devices I have tested? It doesn't work better, no. Does it work as well as? Yes. It's just CarPlay, isn't it? And if it does what I've been testing, you can use a spin wheel, you can scroll up and down. Yep. In terms of visibility, it's good. I had to turn the brightness up. It looked a bit dim, but it has the brightness control, and I found that was. But it depends on brightness. There might be an auto setting somewhere. So yeah, that's good. The offset thing might bother you. It really bothered me actually. When I first put it on, I thought, oh, that's off the centre a bit. Actually, it doesn't matter. I have my phone here, as you can see, with the survey map running. So yeah. Now, one thing I would say about Innovv is it's, when you hold it in your hands, it's metal. It's not made plastic. Not that plastic's a problem, but this one is quite heavy. In fact, it's similar quality BMW connected ride nav. Now, I've actually not reviewed that, even though I've got one. I do like the BMW connected ride, but of course that's not CarPlay. We use it in a slightly different way. But yeah, this does work very nicely. No, I can't fault it in any way whatsoever. So, and okay, I haven't had any problems with the other navs I've been using. They've all been fine. Weather being made in a metal housing, feeling a bit meatier, a bit heavier, means it's better made, better for use in heavy rain or something. They all claim they work fine on wet days, and no reason to suggest that one that isn't a metal frame like this one is any better than a one made out of a good quality plastic material. Not at all. It's just perception, feel. So when you take this out, when you open it up in the package, feels like you've got something for your money. Otherwise, yeah, it doesn't work better than others because it's CarPlay. You know, if they do CarPlay well, they do CarPlay well.
It does CarPlay well. So I guess that's the answer. If you want CarPlay, I guess Android as well, but CarPlay for your R1300, R1250, whatever, as long as you've got the BMW cradle here, this one clips straight in. As soon as you've got the Bluetooth connected, you're off, and you can enjoy riding. So, yeah, I would say it's a good bit of kit. Definitely one to consider and probably purchase.
Well, as you can see, the Innovv navigator for the BMW works absolutely flawlessly, fits in easily as you'd expect, links to Bluetooth easily, and it's well put together, perfect size to be able to read what's going on the map as you're going along, very clear, can't really fault it. So if you fancy one of these Innovv navigators for your BMW, below in the description of this video is a link and a code for discount. So what could be better than that? Thanks to the people from Innovv for sending me the unit free of charge to try. And I hope you found this video useful. If so, please subscribe if you haven't already. And we'll see you again very soon on N2. Bye-bye.